What is good, YouTube? We are at it again. This is Amy. Can you do me a favor? Hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000, and I can't get there without your help. Help a girl out. Today we are reacting to a channel called Reactions with Will. So this is a guy named Will, and he's reacting to one of my songs from my band Sugar Tease. That's what we called ourselves in the States, Sugar Tits outside of the state. But this is one of my songs called Witch Hunt. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm excited about that. But if you can hit that like and that subscribe button right there and right there, we'll get into this. So let's hit it. Talk to us. Here we go.
All right, guys. So, we just did a really long video going over.
By the way, I'll throw his channel into the description here. Go to his channel and give him a like. Also, if you want to check out this video, it's one that was created by me. I think it's a great video. I'll put the link in the description as well.
A reaction, to a reaction, that kind of thing.
I remember that. That was fun.
And so now I'm going to check out one of her songs.
Good.
So this is from Amy.
It's from Sugar Tits.
The song is called Witch Hunt.
Witch Hunt.
So, very interesting title. This came out a month ago.
No, that's not true. So this song came out years ago. It's from Sugar Tits, but when Christine, my singer, passed away, we weren't able to finish doing what we wanted to do. And so what I did is I put it to a video recently. So I put it to a video about a month ago, but the song's much older than that.
Like I said at the other video, she's told me she's not like, the best musician in the world or anything like that.
Truth, I'm not the greatest musician. I play guitar and I can play a little bit of keys and a little bit of drums, and I can, haggle myself around the studio a little bit. But yeah, I'm not the greatest musician. Definitely not a great vocalist either.
And like I said, I'm more interested in the lyrics, the concepts, the messages behind the songs, that kind of thing.
You're gonna be surprised, bro.
So let's go ahead and see what we got here, y'all.
You're gonna be surprised. All right, so before we get to my video, let me give you a little history on this. So this is called Witch Hunt. I'm playing guitar. Christine Keys is singing. She passed away, so she's no longer with us. And then Teal Bailey is on bass. She was a phenomenal bass player. And then we had Christian Long, which is Christine's son, on drums.
The messages behind the songs, that kind of thing.
And Christine and I wrote this song together.
So let's go ahead and see what we got here, y'all. Whoa. So this looks like the zombie apocalypse.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Something like this, right?
Can't put a pastor in a box. I'm gonna climb out of that box every time you put me in it.
Where is this gonna go?
It's gonna go into places of your nightmares.
Right? Wait. Where is this gonna go? Ooh, I don't like that.
And the door closes. So I will tell you this before we get into it. We write our songs very open to interpretation. And so I'm going to be really clear. The song means one thing. The video means something completely different, but it does tie in. Like if we meant one thing when we wrote the song, and I could have done a video for what the song meant and it would have been great. But we took our lyrics, which are very, very interpretative, and we made a video to match that as well. So this could also be what the song is about, though it wasn't originally written this way. But we wanted to take, I wanted to be very creative with it and take it in different directions. they are.
They are going to get you. There is nothing that you can do. They are going to get you. Who get They are coming to take you. They are going to break you.
I'm waiting for him to react so I can react to his reaction.
They are watching everything.
You can see his brain like, well, I thought this was a pastor Christian song, and what's going on?
They are coming to take you.
Ooh.
So look, you know, I'm sure Amy has no idea about this. Okay, but
I
a lot of
didn't.
you guys probably already do, and probably already know
Oh.
what I'm getting ready to say.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking
Okay, the dancer that she has in here is really making me think about Maddie Ziegler and Sia. Okay, absolutely love Sia, and I love watching
Sia.
Maddie Ziegler dance. Okay,
about. I do like Sia.
she is just an amazing dancer, and I love her music. Okay, you know, she is such an amazing and talented dancer, and I love Sia's music. Okay,
True.
so that's kind of making me think about, you know, is she a Sia fan? I wonder.
I like Sia. He's watching the video.
Run.
Yeah, this is not something I would ever picture a pastor creating. Okay.
So there's a fact to that. So when we wrote this song, I was not a pastor at the time, so let's be careful. Let's be aware of that. I was a Christian, but I wasn't necessarily a pastor. I wasn't pastor in church, any of that stuff. And being a pastor, you're still a human. So yeah, let's go with that. And when I put out this video, because I put out a month ago, some people in my church is like, next time warn me. Like, I don't need to know that my pastor's into this dark, twisted stuff. But hey, you know what? I am an artist. I like art. So bring it on.
Pastor creating.
Yeah.
This is really interesting.
It is.
Okay. So I'm just wondering, like, what is the overall message of the song? Like,
What is the
it trying
message?
to tell us? So I'm thinking this is about temptation. So she says, run, 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 they're going to get you. Okay. And I think she means that these are demons, right? And
So this is what I love about art, and this is why we don't like to always explain what our songs are about, because it does leave it up and open to interpretation, and which means that there's no wrong interpretation. What do you think it's about?
and they are trying to capture them and turn them into demons as well.
Could be.
But that's just a guess. Okay.
I mean, think about the name Witch Hunt. Is the witch hunting, or are you going on a witch hunt? Or is it both? Or is it either or is it both and? Who knows? Leave it up to open interpretation.
So as far as the lyrical content, like the lyrics and all that,
Very
like,
simple
we
lyrics.
didn't really get a whole lot.
No.
Most of the story was told through the video.
Yep.
Okay. You know, what I'm gonna say, like, the video itself was done really, really good.
Thank you.
You know, I loved the creepy atmosphere of it.
So did I.
I loved how persuasive it was.
Yeah.
That, you know, like, these were real demons and the danger was real and all that. Like, the acting and the way that everything happened in here, like, it felt like a legitimate music video. Okay.
That's the goal.
That part was really, really good. I'm going to say, as far as the vocals go, she really did an amazing job.
I'm not singing on this one. I'm playing guitar. Just keep that in mind. That's Christine singing. She had a phenomenal voice. She sounded like an angel. I mean, I'll put some other songs up. I mean, she just sounded so phenomenal. But it's not me singing. I'm a good harmonizer. I'm a good backup vocalist. And because I sang with Christine and she was so good, I was very comfortable singing along with her. But she made me uncomfortable singing lead. And so I'm putting out a new studio album. It's going to be out at the end of this year, but it's not going to be rock. It's going to be more like, I guess, pop, I guess, kind of. I mean, kind of, well, you'll see. It's definitely different. It's more synth, less guitar driven, more keys driven, more like, you know, the stuff I react to driven, except it's not rap. And I'm singing on it, but I'll tell you, I don't have a voice like this. You have to work with what God's given you, and I work with what I have. But if you think I'm going to sing like Christine, you're going to be extremely disappointed when my CD comes out. So get that image out of your ear right now, because that is not me singing.
Okay, when she started hitting those higher notes and actually, like, singing and everything else, I think she definitely has a lot of potential.
She was great.
To become a phenomenal singer.
She was phenomenal.
Okay. You know, but like I said, the main thing I'm analyzing is the video, the message, the lyrics, that kind of thing. And so, you know, what I have to come back to is the title, right? Witch Hunt.
Yeah, Witch Hunt.
And it's quite puzzling for me, right? Because the title doesn't seem to match the story.
It does, though. And I'll tell you why. So I'll give you a little clue. So when we wrote this song, honestly, we wanted to do a double in it, and it's a witch hunting or a witch going on a witch hunt. It's kind of what it is. So that's all I'm going to say.
The story is about people, you know, getting away from demons, right?
Potentially,
you know, they're wanting to get away from witches, right? So that means witch hunt is the witches hunting the people.
Ah, see?
Okay. Now, when I first read the title, I thought it was, you know, people hunting witches.
That's because it's a double entendre in the title. You're welcome.
Right? But then what happens a lot of times when you go on a witch hunt, you end up targeting people who you deem as witches, but they ain't actually witches. Okay.
I will say that you did get that part right.
And that is something that Taylor Swift goes through a lot.
Oh, yeah. We definitely pull in our inner Taylor Swift on this one.
I think what the media does to her is just sad, is
True.
what it is. You know, one of her songs, I think it was, I Did Something Bad. Toward the end of that song, she says, they're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. Okay? And that kind of plays...
Yeah, if you know anything about the history of you know, the Salem witches, they would do this thing where they would say, hey, if you were accused of witchcraft, true story, you can look up the history of this, in Massachusetts, I think it's Massachusetts. No, Salem. Salem, Massachusetts. They would take a woman who's been found guilty of witchcraft, and they would tie rocks to her and throw her in the river. And if she came up from that, she was a witch. And if she didn't come up, well, they got the wrong person. But either way, she's gonna die.
Is into what I thought at first, right? You know, witch hunt. They're going on a witch hunt, and they are deeming all these people as witches without any actual proof that they.
And I will say this: when we wrote the song, there are double meanings. We wrote this specifically to make it go in any direction you wanted it to go, so that you can make it about this, you can make it about that, you can make it about this, and it would fit all of that. And those songs are hard to write sometimes, at least for me, because you've got to make it specific enough, but general enough so that it applies to everything.
They are indeed witches. Okay. You know, but of course, that's not really what this song is about, but that's where, you know, my mind was throughout the song. Okay. That's why I said, doesn't quite fit the story. But since now I know this is about the witches hunting the people, it definitely fits. So the witches are going on a hunt.
Oh, they are.
And so these people now have to run and get away from them. You know, this definitely...
Or arm themselves.
Definitely leaves a lot open to interpretation.
Yes, that's exactly it right there. That's exactly the point, is to leave it open for interpretation so it can mean a lot of things to a lot of people.
I think.
All 137 views.
You know, I wonder if her videos could end up doing something like Left Behind, right?
Left Behind? I've never
Where
seen those.
It takes you through a story, and then it kind of like adds in the aspect of God. And
They could, but again, this is from my band Sugar Tits. This is not my solo Christian. The album I'm putting out is Christian music. The next one, it's inclusive worship. Just to give you guys a clue on that, it's worship for a specific group of people. So I know it's not going to get a lot of love, but it's also going to get a lot of love, and that's fine. It's for a specific audience of people. But this wasn't written as Christian themed. Now, in saying that, I'm a Christian writing music, and so there's always going to be Christian elements to everything that I do, because I'm thinking through that. So you're on the right track, but that's not exclusively it.
It kind of like adds in the aspect of God, and you know, that kind of thing, and it actually shows you what God's plan is and what God's purpose is.
So with that said, there won't be a sequel to this song, is my point.
Right? That kind of thing.
Because Christine passed away, and we kind of, I mean, we were writing, we had so many songs that we were in the middle of recording when she passed, and we didn't get to finish them, and it is what it is. And I didn't have the bandwidth or the emotional, I couldn't do it. We scratched the songs, and I've been writing different songs. Now, I did put out a Christian album. I wrote the album for my church, and I'll get some of those up here soon, because I did videos to them as well. Yeah, I'll throw those up there at some point.
So I think that would be really neat and interesting if that would be something that she would put together.
Maybe in the future I might do that, but it won't happen on this song.
You know, maybe like Witch Hunt Part 2, right? I think that would be an amazing
I mean, it's a great idea.
You know, and maybe have the survivors, right? You know, find God or find salvation or something like that, and help give them the strength to...
I'm not Ren. I don't have that kind of musical ability. And I don't have the funds either. So it takes a lot to do something like this.
You know,
to do it well.
Start battling these witches, right? Because that's what we have to do. You know, because
truth.
Running away isn't going to solve anything.
You need a bath.
You have to actually battle these demons. Okay?
Run. Run.
And if you notice, I don't know if you can see it here, but he waves. That's the end of it. That's the end of the song. Very short song.
You know, at the start of the song, I absolutely love the theme and the atmosphere it created right at the beginning.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was intentional.
Now, I wonder who is this here that's in the video, right? Is it just me, or is this not Amy?
It's not me.
It look like Amy.
It is not me.
Well, of course, she does have a lot of makeup, and of course, she has contacts in her eyes.
Hashtag
right?
I woke up like this. I rarely wear makeup.
I'm guessing this person right here has probably, you know, gave in to some temptations. Okay. You know, but I'm going to be really interested to see if, you know, we could get Amy to put a comment, right? And, you know, let me know.
Better yet,
I'm on the right track, or
I'll do a reaction video. It is not me.
I could be.
And here's why. I didn't want to put me in the video because I put these things out on YouTube to honor my friend Christine, who passed away. These are our songs that we did. And I felt weird if she wasn't in the video. I didn't want to put myself in the video. Like we did, we have a song Pain that we did that we put out there that we're both in it, which is totally cool. But I just didn't want to put, like, we wrote the songs together, and she was such a beautiful, beautiful soul, and I want to honor her. So I'm not putting myself in any of the Sugar Tits videos because I don't think it's appropriate without her. That's just my personal opinion.
Way off, right? You know, who knows? You know, but I am definitely interested in, you know, doing more reactions to her music.
Thank you.
You know, maybe she could suggest
We have a song called Puppet that's already up there. So you can do that one next.
something, right?
And again, I'm playing guitar and Christina's singing. It's actually a really beautiful song.
I did go and find, I think, some other music videos, and I've got those saved.
Good.
So, yeah, I think it should be pretty interesting going forward.
I'll add some more.
Because every once in a while, I definitely will be, you know, doing more reactions to her music. Okay. And of course, I'm going to be trying to break down the meaning of the song and that kind of thing, right? And, you know, one last thing I want to say. The makeup was on point, and she definitely looks like she's seen better days.
Yep, that's,
Okay.
yep.
Whoever this is this you, Amy?
It's not me, but the movie is about, the video is about, I call it a movie because it's like a movie. The video is about zombies. So, you know, this is someone that's going to be turned into a zombie.
Or is this someone else?
Someone
I have
else.
no idea. Okay.
Good, it's open to
I mean,
interpretation.
it does kind of look like Amy, but there's a lot of makeup, so I don't
A lot of makeup on this girl.
don't know. Okay. So I will be really interested to see, you know, if Amy was actually in this video.
Nope, not
And
in
I
it.
think this is the person that kind of reminded me of Maddie Ziegler, the way she was dancing around.
That's a
you know,
different,
with that
no, that's a different, this is a different person than the one that was dancing.
same time. I don't remember what those like ballerina type outfits are called. I don't know, but that was kind of similar to what Maddie Ziegler was wearing in a lot of her videos. Okay, so all right, that's it for now, y'all.
Awesome, thank you. Well, there's my reaction to the reaction to my song. Thank you guys, and if you want to hit up my music, there's a playlist called Amy's Music, but there's only a couple songs in there. I'll get more in there. Thank you guys, and God bless. Bye.